We are here at the PRI Show in Indianapolis, Indiana. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network and the Racing Electronics Display. Always get a little nervous when I talk to fellow broadcasters, fellow podcasters. I always get a little nervous. So the podcast is Big Time Auto Racing. Dylan Wilson and Brandon Pierce do the podcast. Brandon's joined us here. Brandon's announced we'll talk about that racing deal you announced yesterday, but podcasting too? How'd you get into podcasting?
Yeah, as you said, my good friend Dylan Wilson, he called me one afternoon and was like, what do you think about this? And I said, yeah, let's give it a shot for a little bit. And honestly, it's went a whole lot better than either one of us thought it would have. It's gained a lot of traction, and we've had a great time with it and had a lot of support and backing from it. And it's also something, too, to just have fun with. We can kind of give our opinions on it and, give the fans what we feel like they really want to hear, which is the truth, and give our side of it. So it's been a lot of fun. Has there been
what has been some of the positive reaction? Because I think driver podcasts, we have one in the sprint car world called the Drivers Project, and I think right now it's the best podcast out there. You guys have such a unique perspective on it, and is that what you share? What are some of the specific reactions? People that say, I never thought about that perspective. What is that like?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. That's what we hear, and then also just they appreciate that it's kind of raw content, and as far as that we do just say exactly how we feel and what we think, and don't really sugarcoat it. We don't put anybody on blast or anything, but if somebody wrecks somebody that weekend, we just say they wrecked them, and don't really sugarcoat it. So everybody's been super positive in that form of giving us a reaction on it, and been super positive about it, and wanting more content, and we're going to actually be announcing some stuff here in the coming weeks of trying to maybe do a few live shows at the racetracks next year, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Man, that is so exciting. I love when you guys do that. Okay, the other thing I love is when you're gainfully employed as a race car driver. We're here at the show on Thursday. Yesterday afternoon, you're able to make an announcement that you're joined KP Speed. Kevin Powell, Brandon Ward has driven for Kevin for years. They won the Bowman Gray Track Championship, but you're going to do a full cars tour program with KP Speed. What's that mean to you to be carrying the banner for KP Speed?
It means everything to me. I've not sugarcoated it at all. I didn't really know what my 2026 was going to look like. I received a phone call from Kevin to come in and meet with him and Brandon and Will Spa, and the rest is history. So I'm super grateful for this opportunity. I said it in my press release interview the other day. I know that KP Speed Motorsports is getting the hungriest driver in the cars tour. I know I'm super determined and motivated to go out and perform, and I know we have the capability to do that. So really excited to get to the racetrack with this group and build something that I think can be really special.
The Cars Tour to me is fascinating because I've been following late model stock racing forever, and then it's had this blast, the Cars Tour. Dale Earnhardt Jr., and he fields cars. Kevin Harvick, he fields cars and everything. What has that been like for late model stock racing and the challenge of going, you're going toe-to-toe with an Xfinity Series team is what you're doing. What is the challenge of that, and how do you think you can fare against that challenge?
Yeah, it's like I've told everybody. So I started full-time competing in the Cars Tour in 2018, and I've told everybody every year I probably sound like a broken record, but it just gets harder and harder and harder. You started off, you could have 6 to 8 guys that could win, and now if it's a 30-car field, I would say you could have 25 cars win the race. So as far as myself, though, in this group, I feel like we have just as good of a chance as anybody to go out and win, and super excited to get to the track and put our best foot forward and go out and compete.
This is going to be fun, that's for sure. Now, speaking of fun, the mystery question box. Reach in there and grab your question. All right. Let's see what he draws up. They've been tame so far, so we're going to see, but there might be a few loaded up ones in here. All right. Oh, this is now, okay. And we got the gallery here. They announced a new deal yesterday, and your mystery question, can you name your top 10 sponsors? Oh, boy, I'll tell you what.
I don't know if I should say this or not, but I'm not sure right now that I have 10 sponsors. So, but a couple I can say so far would be Thunder Road Harley-Davidson, Crossroads Harley-Davidson, Grand Atlantic Ocean Resort, obviously Kevin Powell Motorsports, Foothill Ford, and Discount Oil Co. So that's what I have to say for right now, and hopefully stay tuned for some more.
Stay tuned. Next year we'll be rattling off 15 or 20 of them. So really, really neat. Final question for you here. I always like to go off track a little bit further with this. 3rd anniversary to Shelby last week. What'd you guys do?
We went to our favorite place, which is Carolina Beach. We've got a beach house down there, and just took it easy for a couple of days and went down there and got to see they decorate the town for Christmas. It rained, so it canceled the Christmas parade, unfortunately, but we still went down there and was able to spend some time together and just kind of relax.
You a chill beach person? Is that your beach beach plan?
Yes, absolutely. I love it down there. It's paradise to us.
Paradise, that's it. Paradise on the beach and paradise on the racetrack. That is Brandon Pierce, his new deal with KP Speed, and going to be running the Cars Tour in 2026. You can catch all of the races on Flow, but you need to go to the racetrack and check this Cars Tour stuff. Watch Brandon Pierce race.